I wish you could see this many stars from your window. Not in any modern world. Where did Wolfie go? Wolfie?
I get up before everyone else and give Brandon his breakfast before school.
Why? Why is his mother not doing that? Ooh. Caustic 3. Great argument. It's for you. Oh. Keep locking myself in inside doors, apparently. Probably because I'm bothering to.
Alice, can you get Brandon quickly before he wakes Sophie up? She's sleeping.
Is Sophie becoming like a queen of this household? Or is she sick again? I mean, not again, as well.
I skip breakfast, but I wash a bowl up so it looks like I ate.
That's how you get an eating disorder. And deficiencies of various minerals and vitamins.
Here, Brandon. Banana for breakfast. You like that, don't you? Yeah. Can you say banana, banana?
She loves her stepbrother. And she doesn't blame him for whatever is going on. But I'm very sus of what's going on with his mother. Something feels so wrong here.
Dad, I've got to go to school now. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just coming down. You go. It's fine.
Oak Ridge School.
Oh. I guess here comes the scary part. Nothing good can happen in school.
Maths is my favourite subject, but I also like IT, music. Oh, and art.
Good subjects. Especially if you're good with both art and math. That can take you far.
I'm pretty high on the chess club leaderboard.
And chess. Chess are very good things for brain. I mean, chess does very good things for brain. But of course, people get bullied by being good at chess in school. And then when they grow up, it suddenly becomes cool to be smart. 1 in 6 children experience serious maltreatment by parents. Help it, stop it now.
We had this assembly where they did role play for different types of abuse. I mean, some of it happened to me, but I don't think I'm abused.
And you don't see the problem with the sentence? This abuse that happened to me. But I don't think I'm abused. Ah, children. I mean, even adults think like that. It's just like the dots don't connect. You don't want to be a victim. I must truth about drugs. I don't know what ecstasy pill looks like, but this red pill looks like a what was it called? Someone stuff was, and there was like a pain relief, like fever relief med. Does it look like that? It was bright red and egg shaped, oval shaped. I have no idea what ecstasy looks like though. I do know what a lot of pain meds look like. Music lessons.
I got grade 2 in percussion at my last school, but Dad stopped paying for the lessons.
Oh, is that me?
Oh, I can't wait to see the woman in black. It's going to be so scary.
Dad won't let me go. He says it's not worth the money. I don't actually need help with my homework, but it's a good excuse not to go home until later.
Indeed. Miss Smith can jump. These figures, I think they're from Japan.
Do you like it? Little Nicky, Lala Laura, and Big Al. We're farmers with our tractor.
You see them? Would like to read this, please. Can I? Or is it one of the things I need to pick something else up before I can pick it up? I shall attempt to read it anyway. It looks like a page from our diary. I wonder why we can't pick it up. 27th September 2007. Today I haven't self-harmed at all. I had a long chat with Miss Smith at school and got myself really worried and seems scared. But she was there for me and even hugged me. She let me scheme graphics. Well, she let me work on my own in another classroom. But everything we said to each other won't be put on paper. It's a secret, and that's where it shall stay. She said she was really worried about me, though. I meant to see someone on Monday and talk to Miss Smith again. I'm okay at the moment, though. Not happy or anything, just tired. I have no more energy left from being angry and scared. Yeah, that's something. It's a kind of feeling I know. And you don't feel
Oh, Alice, hi.
anything
Have a
but
seat.
tired anymore.
Okay, miss?
Could Alice Johnson please report to Miss Smith's office? That's Alice Johnson to see Miss Smith.
Trying to.
What's going on? I know you're having a hard time at the moment. I'm here to talk to.
Nothing.
Staff have seen you with a knife in your pencil case and a razor in your locker, Alice.
Self-harm.
I know, I can see. But you can't have things like that in school. If you let me put them here in a locked drawer, there won't be any temptation to hurt yourself.
Do I have a choice? The penknife, it's my dad's.
Any confiscated objects have to be collected by a parent or guardian, so he can come and get it back.
And she's gonna call her dad.
Don't tell my dad.
Why not? I think it would be a good idea. I can talk to him if you like.
No. Miss, please. I know I'm bad and selfish, but please don't.
You're not bad or selfish or anything like that. But I'm sure he wouldn't want you hurting yourself.
Yeah, I know. I'll talk to him. You don't need to call him. It's better if I do it.
Okay. That's really brave of you. Let me know how it goes tomorrow.
Okay, miss.
I think you really do need to give them a reason not to call your parents, for them not to call your parents, you know? You have to be like, oh, that's the page now I can pick up. You have to be like, my parents are the reason I'm self-harming, or they will make it worse, or their reaction will make it worse. Like, I can't have that kind of stress, right? Like, you really have to explain why. For them to say, okay, we will not actually notify their guardian. But some people still do, if you don't have any other adult guardian. Yeah. Need to talk to someone. Ask your teacher about it. Talking to our guidance counselors, don't keep it bottled up. Feeling sad, anxious, worried, exam pressure, things going on at home. You're not alone. We're here to talk about anything that's bothering you. Contacts is a government-funded service, and we have partnership with local schools across England and Wales to bring you support guides and listen to you. There's a problem with these. I know about like the outside service, like third-party service that a teacher. This might be better. If like it's a service that actually hires licensed guardian counselors, that then teacher connects you to this service, and you have an outside, like third party counselor to talk to. It might work, but I think in a lot of schools, at least when I was in school still, the only option was like the school counselor. And I've been to many schools because we moved a lot and stuff like that, but I remember one international school I've been to, like the counselor was the worst person there to talk, you could talk to. I think I had worse interactions with the counselor than I had with any other like teachers or students. He would accuse me of lying about my health. He would say like, oh, you're so good at acting, then maybe you should join a drama club, when I was talking about being anemic and not being able to like move. I was having a lot of health problems in school as well, especially like teenagers, hormones, especially when you're a girl. And I was anemic every morning, and many mornings I couldn't even make it to school because like I would leave my house, I would walk to school, and then I would feel so sick. By the time I reached the school, I would have to like throw up, and they would have to me rest in infirmary or send me back. And basically the counselor decided that I was just acting, that was all a lie. And he was so aggressive. He was like 100% sure that I'm just pretending. And that I'm throwing up because it's all in my head. I hated him. I didn't even hate him because I was just like, ooh, why are you so stupid? I just avoided him most of the time. By the time I've changed schools so many times, I didn't put much weight in people's Like, he didn't matter to me that much. I was like, yeah, there's a stupid person in this school I have to deal with because they're in a position of counselor, but whatever he says doesn't really matter to me in my life, so who cares? But I'm just giving this as an example to, like, sometimes children who are going through some bad things, especially teenagers, when they go to counselors in schools, it only makes it worse. Unfortunately. Sunday, 19th September 2007. I seem to fit all the symptoms of depression. Even Miss Smith said that she thought I might have it when I asked her. I don't think I'm mentally unstable like my parents do. I don't think I'm mentally unstable like my parents do. Oh. But I know how you classify someone as mentally ill, but I'm not. I have secrets and whatever else, but I can deal with it in my own way. On my own, so why can't everyone just leave me alone? But can you really deal with it? Monday, September 2008. I don't have black pen. Sad face. I'm sat outside. I'm sitting. I'm sat outside town and it must be about 10 p.m. Brenda is going to ring me at 10 p.m. The shop shuts then, so I'll know when to turn my phone on. The battery is almost dead and it's off at the moment. I ran away from home, that's why I'm here. If Brenda can't help me, then I don't know what else to do. Find someone not too near pumps and sleep there. Somewhere. I found Childline, but my battery ran real low, so I had to hang up and wait for Brenda. I know I'm a bit of a mess, and 15 pounds will run out really quick. I just need somewhere to sleep. This is a year later, right? I just need somewhere to sleep, and I can get leftovers from back of the shop. It'll be good to lose some weight anyway. So thanks for keeping me company a bit. I can't sit here too long, someone might get suspicious. Bye for now. 12:30. Okay. So it's night now and I'm set in hospital. Okay. Could always be worse. I feel really awful for dragging Brenda into my fucked up life. But I so wish I was dead. I don't know what to do. I met them outside school. I sat on the bank by the roundabout played Hurt by Johnny Cash. Oh. I sang it too, but I'm never going home, and maybe that's the only good thing that exists in this bloody mess. I like to call my life. My guitar is with me. Everything is fine as long as I can play. I met them outside school. Ooh. Why are we in a hospital? Why are we wishing we were dead? And who did we meet outside school? Brenda? Or. I mean, trying to comprehend, demand comprehensive explanation for a teenage diary is a futile task, but still. Almost thought this was a grenade.
You have one new message. New message.
Hello, Mr. Johnson. I'm just calling to confirm your emergency appointment this morning at 11 a.m. for your daughter Alice following the incident last night.
Incident last night. It's not the night that we started the game on, right? It's a different night.
It's wrong to hide someone's passport.
Pardon?
Sophie's passport? It's wrong to hide it. You should give it back.
What's it to you? Get out!
What the hell is going on? What do I mean he's hiding her passport? I mean, it's Deutschland, Bundesrepublik Deutschland. It's a German passport. European Union. Reisepass. It's a Deutschland passport, which means Sophie's German. What do you mean he's hiding her passport? I wish we could replay some of the lines. I don't know if the snippets we're getting they're not really forming a single puzzle, you know? Like the little snippets of personalities for Sophie, for Dad that we're getting. Sometimes they seem like they belong to different people. I don't know if it's because the story is so much more complex for each person, or if it's like the effect of being unreliable protagonist. If our protagonist is like hello, I have just discovered 1 hour 38 minutes in, I have discovered I can zoom the freaking people change, but like if you pick up everything we've heard about our father until now, if you like remember how he told us about our mother died, how he cried, right? He was crying in the bedroom. Then 2.5 months later, he's proposing, and we hear a completely different person from the one who is crying in the bedroom. 2.5 months later, he sounds like he's proposing to the love of his life. Then we hear them arguing constantly. Then we hear him talking about Alice's mother's ashes. He's not the villain, and for example, not the villain, but like we're kind of prompted to take his side in his argument with Sophie, and she's going on about his job, how he's not making enough money, and stuff like that, because then we see like Sophie is a strange person who's like in spiritual things and then pushing him, nagging at him to make more money and stuff like that, even if it's like not in his control in some ways. But now we are seeing this person who has married a foreign woman and is keeping her passport hidden, which is more in line with the person who was yelling, "I'm your husband, you must pay all the attention to me," but not really in the line with the person who was taking care of the children, picking Alice from school when she was sick, and crying in his bedroom when his wife died. Like, to mash everything we hear about him in one person is a bit complicated right now, and I don't know if it's like supposed to be this complicated, or there are some parts of him that a bit like exaggerated from Alice's perspective. What if Alice is like not 100% reliable narrator here? I do not know. I know that we had more favorable impressions of both Sophie and the father in the first couple days, as one would from perspective of a child. And then with every new day, we get more negative impressions, learn like worse things about them.
I've been told to let my feelings out.
Okay.
You're such a fat, selfish, manipulative girl. You don't care about anyone except yourself.
Whoa.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I am looking at you.
Do you want
See
a
what I mean?
slipper in the face?
Did you just say slipper in the face? See what I mean? We were like, oh, Sophie seemed kind. Sophie seems nice. She's telling her how she's gonna be a nice stepmother, not a cruel stepmother. Then she turns into this hippie person who is telling her, oh, your mother Sasha is attracting bad spirits. We must throw them away. Now she's telling a girl that she's fat. Whatever she else said, I don't remember. I was too shocked. She's fat, selfish, and she literally threatens her to hit her in the face with a slipper.
Isn't he just the sweetest?
Then also the combination of her telling, oh, this is my baby. I need to care for my baby. I'm spending all my time caring for my baby. And then the next day we see it, and then it's Alice who's taking care of the baby. Also very like discrepancy there. Also, people don't really change that much. They change what they show you. They change the sides of them that are on outside. They change how much you can see. They change which acts and thoughts they make more public. You do change sometimes when you learn something new and you say, okay, I didn't know this before. I'm updating my worldview and actions. But like the inherent morality of hurting people, of being capable of like evil things or good things, they don't change that much. I've been binge watching some Reddit stories as I do. And the topic often comes up. It's like, do people who were bullies in school, in like high school, college, do they really change when they become adults? And I honestly don't think so. I think when you make certain like conscious decisions to hurt other people, you're either capable of it or you're not capable of it. I don't think that's... And I don't mean like hurt other people in defense or when you have a reason to, I mean, literally just, oh, I'm gonna make someone's day worse just because I can, or I make someone feel worse about themselves. I want to feel more powerful by hurting others and stuff like that. Well done, a budget, locations ranked. His revenge, kids take to stand. Crash tragedy.
Give that here.
The GP said to read it.
Well, there's no need. Honestly, depression. What have you got to be depressed about?
You, fucker. To the trash bin with both of them. Depression can affect anyone, and it's more than just being a little sad. It's okay to ask for help. Talk to your GP today. Well, this I can very much sympathize with because my family also did not believe in the existence of mental illnesses. It's very much, oh, you just have to exercise. Or if you're feeling sad, you just have to change your mindset. Change your mindset. There is no such thing as depression. Wednesday test, 10th September 2007. I'm home and I can't stand it. I have nowhere to go. That is sort of trying to help me, but fucking Sophie. Well, don't fucking get me started. She's calling me manipulative, attention-seeking, liar, stupid, selfish. Just wish she'd shut the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone. And that's what I am. Alone. She's a very good artist, isn't she? I can't talk to anyone at night. No, in fact, that's absolutely wrong. That's where everything is wrong. Actually, it is attention seeking, although it's not exactly what Sophie meant. But now I've realized I've never asked for help. Whenever I ask for help, things go wrong. When I want to talk, things go wrong. Whenever I involve someone else in my problems, things go wrong. I see a pattern, but I'll change everything right now. From now on, I do everything on my own. All this time I've been doing it wrong. But they say if you love someone, let them go. And I love Brenda. So for her good, I have to let her live her own life. I've been trying to tie her to me in fear of losing her, but even she said to me, don't be afraid. So now I must untie the ropes. Let her free. Let her go in love and friendship. We'll deal with my own problems. So I won't phone her. If she wants to talk and phones me is better. But I phoned her every day and that's totally out of order and selfish. This must be right. No one will help me. So fuck it, it's not meant to be. I mustn't do what is right. And that is how true isolation starts. Because she doesn't have a space in her own home. There's not a single person to rely on in her own home. She doesn't really want to rely on school and doctors because school sent her to doctors. Doctors seem to understand her, but then she comes home and father says, fuck that. There's no such thing as depressions. Your doctor don't know what they're talking about. I'm not listening. So that fails. Now she feels like she has to isolate herself from her friends as well. And she's losing every single type of support system she should have had.
Sit down, Alice. We need to talk.
Okay, Dad.
What's this all about?
What?
Getting a call in the middle of the night. Not knowing where you are. Brandon not having anyone to look after him. Do you know how that makes me look? Like I'm a bad parent. Do you even
Because you
think
fucking
about
are.
anyone except yourself?
I'm sorry.
Brandon does not have anyone to look after him. What about you? What about his mother? And he's worried about her, making him look like a bad parent. And I'm getting homicidal impulses right now. I think we're spiraling into darker place with every day.
Sophie, this isn't good. This much fighting and arguing.
It's
Since when do we have a
just bad
sister? Oh,
patch.
Sophie.
We are stressed with money and the house.
Oh, come on. The way he talks to you and the kids, it's not right. Come back with me.
I can't just leave. I love him.
I wonder if they can tell what I'm thinking.
Step out of your comfort zone. It's all about perspective. I think this is a counselor's or doctor's office.
Hi, Alice. Come in, have a seat.
Therapist.
My name's Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just go through a few boring admin bits as it's your first time here, and I'll talk to you all about what we do and get to know you a little bit. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Well, at least she's seeing a therapist. If it lasts, if your father doesn't come in and say, no, you don't need this because there's no such thing as mental illness that needs an outside help.
So, can you tell me a bit about what happened and what brought you here?
Well, I called this person because I kind of felt like I didn't want to live anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So she took me to the hospital and they let me go home with Dad as long as I went to the doctors in the morning. And they said I had to come here, I think.
Okay, that's great, thank you. I just want to cover that everything we talk about in these sessions is completely confidential. However, we have a duty of care. So if you told me something that meant I was worried that you or someone else would come to harm, then I'd have to share that information.
With whom?
So if I did say something like that, would you tell my dad?
Well, who I share the information with depends on the situation. It could be my manager, and then perhaps a service like the police or social services.
I don't think that will make you more comfortable. To tell the truth, to be honest. Because then the dad will come in and say, oh, you made me look so bad. You make me look like a bad parent. Police? You dare to involve the police? Social services? How dare you?
So, Alice, how has this week been?
Okay, I guess.
And how is your mood? Any feelings of wanting to hurt yourself?
I don't want to say.
What's stopping you?
I don't want anyone else to know.
Okay. Well, sometimes it's helpful to talk about it, and I'm not going to immediately go and tell anyone unless I'm really concerned for your safety.
I think one of the big reasons children, well, people of all ages probably, but children especially, get to this state is how small their worlds are. Often. like the smaller your world, the smaller part of the world you see, then less you can imagine that there is an alternative to what you're experiencing, alternative answers to the life you're having right now, alternative path. Like they do not know anything outside their little like bubble of the family and school. They do not know how other people may deal with the situation in other places. They do not know that there's like a whole huge world with all kinds of possibilities and answers and different, just say, paths and exits. That is not here, but it hurts. They're in the small bubble where everything hurts when family is everything they have, but they cannot survive inside the family. And they feel like they can't get out because that's all they know. And I feel like in modern world, it's become a little bit different because now with the internet, it's easier for people to say, oh, no, I know about alternatives. I know about how people live in different countries. I know about all these cases. People go on internet and they can easier for them to find a place, just say. Even like Twitch. Easier to find like somewhere to belong, let's just say. That is not your little bubble of home, school. But in this time and age, in 2000s, 90s, it was so difficult to imagine that you can get out and there is something else. And that's why you feel stuck when your doctor says, I will have to tell police or social services or your father. Because you can't actually imagine an outcome and someone can be able to help and take you out of the situation. Are there confidentiality agreements, something like that? Well, she did say that everything they talk about stays confidential unless there is like a clear risk of harm to either Alice or another person. That's usually how it works with therapy and counseling anyway. Also, if I hear another fucker call selfish. Mm. 11th October 2007. Why are we back to 2007? Or was this supposed to be? Ah! Can I do a thing? No, not eBay. September. Sunday 9th. September 28th. Okay. Well, the dates match, but I don't know why do we have an entry for 2008 in the middle of entries for 2007. 11th October 2007. Okay, so last Thursday I had that stupid counseling session with Michelle or something. It was a waste of time as far as I'm concerned, but I told Miss Smith I didn't want to go again. But she said she wouldn't cancel it, although I didn't have to go. I promised her I wouldn't self-harm if I didn't have to go to counseling sessions. And I haven't. I accidentally got a pepper cut today, but I don't think that really counts. But the thing is, self-harming is not I'm still a freak. I don't think I'm depressed. Yeah, whenever I fit description, but I don't need medication or anything. It's a difficult line because I think in her case, it's not like a clinical depression. You know, some people get depression when they're not in a situation that would warrant depression. I think in her case, well, she may have a depression overall. I think rather than medication, removing her from situation would have helped more than medical treatment. It's a funny story about where was it? I don't remember where is it, but it's one of the tribal people who still exist in the world. And they have their doctors. And then modern, like to say first world country doctors were talking to them. And they were talking about depression. They say, do you know depression? They say, yes, we know depression. And they say, how do you cure depression? Say, we had this farmer. Was he a farmer? I don't remember what he was. Yes, I think he was a farmer. And he got in an accident, lost his leg. And he lost his leg and couldn't work on his farm anymore. And then everything, of course, went terrible with his mental health. He couldn't eat, wouldn't go outside. He was constantly tired and depressed, showing all the symptoms a person would show to get diagnosed with depression in modern world. Do you know how they cured them? They gave him a cow. They gave him a cow, which gave him a new purpose in life. And apparently that cured his depression. Because now he could work again. And he needed to care for something other than himself. They said that's how we could cure depression. But there's definitely like a line of people who need medication because there's nothing actually causing their current mental state. And there's the people who really just need to change their circumstances if it's possible.
Where are you? Sophie? Hello?
Did she run away finally?
No. I'm your husband. Brandon is my child.
Ooh, and she took Brandon.
You can't just kidnap him. No. Don't hang up.
Guess he's going to take that anger out now. on. I'm guessing Sophie took her baby and ran back to Germany, which is actually a kidnapping. Up until a certain age, no, it depends on the rules of each English laws. Depends on laws of every country, but up until a certain age, you need a permission of both parents to take them aboard. When I had to travel and get my passport when I was like 7 or 8, and we had to travel overseas, always had to like have written permission from both parents that I can be taken out abroad to a different country. I'm having a very bad premonition, and I hope I'm not right about what I'm expecting to happen next in this game. I really hope I'm wrong.
Alice. Yes, you're the one with the best spiritual abilities here. You can do cosmic ordering, remember? Right. We've still got time to get a lottery ticket. And then we could just order the lottery numbers, win the money, and then I can get in the car and go and get Sophie and Brandon and bring them back. Okay, right. Here's a pencil and some paper. I'll leave you alone, yeah? Just ask the universe for the lottery numbers tonight. Write them down on that paper, and I'll go to the corner shop to get a ticket.
I am gonna bang my head against the wall right now. I do not. This is crazy.
Wait, we didn't...
Oh no.
We didn't win. Didn't you order it properly?
I'm sorry.
I'm going to go anyway. Just look after your brother, okay? I'll drive to
Which
Germany
brother?
and bring her back. No problem.
Don't come back. You can go, just don't ever come back.
Right. Come on, Sam, in the car. Right. Alice, Dan, be good, okay? Don't say anything to anyone. Don't answer the door to anyone.
No, leave the Sam. What
English.
did she say? Leave the Sam, please, and just go and get lost. And never come back.
How are your dogs? They're St. Bernards, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
they have dogs.
Super slobbery. But I'm feeding them. Dad's not at home, so he said not to go in with them alone, but they're all really friendly and would never hurt me.
Where's your dad?
I don't know. My stepmom left with Brandon, and then Dad went after her with Sam. Must be in Germany by now.
They're all in Germany.
Yeah, but don't say anything. Dad made me promise not to tell anyone.
Okay, I won't say, but you should.
How old are we? How old are we? How old is our brother? And do we have St. Bernards, or is she taking care of them? I didn't catch that. Like, where are the St. Bernards? Because I don't think we could afford keeping two dogs, a very large breed. Girl with knife. Bullies went after girl with knife. Fresh tragedy, his revenge. Okay. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Yes, that is the rule of the universe. Unfortunately. It's a very blue school.
Ooh, that new hair is interesting, Alice. Coming into English?
Kill a Mockingbird. Ooh, nice reading. I believe part 1, homework. Atticus' words and actions. You never really understand a person till you consider things from his point of view. Till you climb into his skin and walk around in it. What does Atticus mean? Exactly what it says. What do you mean? Stupid questions. Need you come up with a more interesting essay question that actually make people think?
I'm Lizzie. Reception sent me. I'm new. Ah, Lizzie. Yes, have a seat just there.
Lizzie. A new person.
Today we're going to be continuing reading To Kill a Mockingbird. Alice, do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
Page 39.
You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it.
Now, what do you think that means?
That's some Hannibal Lecter shit.
Pardon?
Nothing, miss.
One more time, without interruptions.
Was that Lizzie?
What do you think that means?
That maybe you need to look at things through someone else's eyes, and it might change your mind about something if you live their life.
Yes, write that down.
She just rephrased the same sentence. Just used eyes instead of skin. Didn't really say anything new about the Sex Pistols. Although I think it says Six Pistons instead of Sex Pistols. Who is this Lizzie person?
Have a seat, Alice.
Am I in trouble?
No, but it is serious. Laura said that there's nobody at home with you.
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
No.
Who's at home?
Dan.
Your brother in year 7?
Yeah.
What about your parents?
I can look after myself, you know.
I don't think that's even legal. You're only 13.
Oh, 13.
It is. Dad checked.
I really don't think that's...
Google it, miss.
I don't think it's legal. Although I do know that at least 10-something years ago... Actually, let me do a Google. Because, I keyboard switch to Japanese help with her. Something weird came up. Like about... never mind. Many years ago when I did study UK law, I think it is illegal to leave your children unattended until they're like 12, even at home. Children aged 12 or older should only be left alone for long periods of time, and both the child feels safe and parent feels they're ready. Children under 12 rarely mature enough to be left alone for long periods of time. Babies, toddlers, and very young children should never be alone. And grade 7 would mean he is like 12. Twelve, 13. He's also 12, 13. Probably 12. If she's 13, then he's 12.
What would happen if there was a fire?
Why would there randomly be a fire?
Imagine there was.
Well, obviously, I get out and I call the fire brigade. I have a phone.
There should be an adult present at home. When is your dad coming back?
And this is when the social services would probably get involved.
Technically legal. Doesn't seem right.
Technically. Remember when I first learned that this law even existed? That you could be, like, parents can be punished, charged, let's just say, if they leave their children
I'm missing
underage.
a break. I'm fine. I can look after myself.
Alice!
Under age of 12. It was so funny to me. Like, really, it was mind-blowing news to me. I think I've been staying alone at home since the age of 5. Then I've been left alone in foreign countries to roam for hours since the age of like 8. And I've been sent overseas alone on a plane and everything. Just like dropped off on the airport and then picked up on the other side. Since the age of like, I don't know, 11 probably, if not more. Definitely not over 12. Are we done here? I definitely preferred it that way, to be honest. Oh, there's still something here. Just not sure what.
What'd you get in trouble for?
Oh.
Nothing, really. She just doesn't like it that I have the house all to myself.
Oh, shit. You should have a party.
Oh, what? And invite you.
Yeah? Why not?
Bye, Lizzie. Nice to meet you.
This is not good. Do not tell strangers that you don't have anyone at home. That's like the rule 101. Do not ever let anyone know that you're home alone.
Let's try something different this week.
Okay.
How do you feel about doing a timeline of your life?
That's fine.
Great. Let's get some pens and paper and start with that. That's great. We've run out of time for this session, but I'll see you again next week.
That's the problem with these therapists. They treat teenagers like little children. They don't talk to them on the same level. They try to treat them as kid gloves and approach them from a perspective, oh, you're a child, you don't understand anything, let me pretend like you're dumb. And of course, as a child, you feel it. And you are not gonna open up to them or feel comfortable because you're being treated like a dumb child.